Hello, here we are again in the tractor this time. Just disking away. I'll let you see what I'm doing. These are kind of like paddocks, or benches is what we call them. They're leveled to be flood irrigated. So this was originally a pretty rough laying piece of ground, and there's another bench right there, and you'll see that that's the next bench down. So in order to get water to flow evenly, they had to build a lot of different paddocks or benches, or whatever you want to call them, terraces kind of like. Of course, in this area, terraces are a bit different. No, just getting ready for spring crop. It's a beautiful March day. It's nice and cool outside. Warm enough in the cab, I have to run the AC. So, warm sun and cool air. It's my favorite times of the year is spring and fall. And as you see now, we're coming up and we're about level with that lower bench there. Stay out of the weed row, you never know what's in there. And then those weed rows are quite a bit wetter. And I'm liable to put that disc plug up I had to work on. I can pick that up in one of these weed rows. So try to skirt the edge. I ain't doing a very good job, I guess. As you can see, there is the next bench up. A lot of dirt work was done to this piece of ground back in the day. Probably in the 60s, I think, or early 70s. I typically like to cut corn stalks at an angle. This just does a better job, but this is a big tractor and a small field, so I suppose I'm just going back and forth. And it's almost too wet, so we just need to get it opened up and so it can start drying out a little bit. And then, well, anyway, it's supposed to rain this weekend. This is Wednesday, so I want to get it opened up. So, and then if it does rain, this should help get it to where we can work it again, and just sooner, as opposed to leaving it the way it is. Get it all mixed around and get some residue stirred up and buried. And with this flood, I don't know if you can see, but there are we have to get the residue chopped up finely, or we can't pull a furrow, and we need to get it buried, or the residue will make dams when the water runs down the furrows. And if you can tell, it's very obvious in the tractor. I don't know how obvious it is to you all, but we're going uphill quite a ways from the top to the bottom. So that helps the water flow as well. And if you get a dam of residue in the furrow, it's going to blow out and ruin your furrows and ruin it for getting it watered properly. So you really don't see no-till flood irrigation because it just really doesn't work. Well, guys, I have to turn again here pretty quick. I hope you enjoy this video enough to like it and subscribe. Thank you.